everyone. Sal Fabozzi. We're here at Dollar Bill Divot Club, one of the hubs of Because We Can Sports. Because We Can Sports, of course, offers 9 sports. Dollar Bill Divot Club being our golf instruction area. We're happy to collab with Grace on a basketball and golf venture for the next months to come, with, of course, with the goal of adding more additional sports that we offer. So Because We Can is an integrated sports program servicing children as young as 3 years old and adults as old as 56. We run services 7 days a week. We do basketball clinic, we do sports clinics, we do sports programs, we do sports birthday parties, we do sports camps, we run after school programs, we run during the day programs. We're pretty much fully involved in the sports community within the 9 sports. Along with that, we're collabed with the Board of Ed, and we're a vendor for them, and we do some field days and social events for the Board of Education as well, and wind up taking gigs on that the Board of Ed is in need of having people that help with teamwork, collaboration, and motivating the community and empowering all kids in walks of life. So Grace Foundation we've always been in conversation, but they've approached us heavily in the last couple of months. We had great conversations right after our golf outing. We just stayed connected with Kathy and Kat. They were fantastic conversations. They want to get their kids involved. They want their kids to do a little bit more Because We Can. I know it's always tough when you're trying to find people to work around schedules and times, and we were able to sit down and really do what was great for the kids. We put pen to paper, and we looked at each other and were like, this is going to work, and it was awesome. So starting January of 23 to soon to hopefully forever, we're going to be collabing on different sports experiences for all the Grace participants. So this week on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, they all separate between basketball and golf, and we're going to go through that through February and March with the hopes of empowering them, making their skills better, working on fundamentals, and of course making sure they have a great time. Because We Can is happy to support the Grace in all it does. And we look forward to having a long-lasting relationship with you guys. Every individual and participant that was here was terrific, high energy. They were loving it. They were shocked that there was a golf simulator. They could play golf inside. Basketball court, same thing. They went to the gym. Some that haven't played basketball in years were so happy to get that itch out and that fix of enjoying the game that they used to play a lot of and love. So we think this is going to be a great partnership. We hope that we can do more with the Grace, and the Grace can use us for any needs that they have, and we're happy to collab with them. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Good to see you.
What are some of favorite pastimes?
What are some of my favorite pastimes? So there's a couple of things, actually. So being that we're a sports company, not only do I teach sports, I love sports, but there are some sports that we don't service. But my favorite sport to go to is hockey. I'm a big Ranger fan, so I'm at a lot of Ranger games when I can get to them, of course, when I'm not training. So I enjoy going to Ranger games. I like cheering for them. Hope they have a great season this year. Other than that, a lot of pastime is I like to go to the beach. I'm a big beach goer. I don't like the sun, but I sit under an umbrella. I relax by the beach. I like to swim in the ocean whenever the tide is right. And those are my 2 favorite things to do during my pastime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, what do you like to do during your pastime?
Listen to music.
What kind of music?
All kinds of music. Like Becky G's song, Shower.
Yes.
You know that song?
No. But I'm just saying, what else?
Play video games such as Mario and Marvel.
Which one? Which Mario?
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on Switch.
All right, well, you have to bring one here next time. We'll put it on this big projector and play. What do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do some golf and Mario Kart. How's that sound?
Yeah.
That's what I like to hear. First time playing golf?
No, I played it last year, the summer league with my friends Brandon and Tom.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
So that's why you have a nice monster swing.
Oh, yes.
That's what I like to see. So that ball must go flying when you make contact.
Oh, yes.
That's what I like to hear. All right, so here you got a question for me. Fill me in.
Oh, yes. I would like to ask. So how did you guys get involved with this?
With this golf company?
With the golf company, yes.
So I started Because We Can in 2016.
Oh, wow.
And the company was primary sport was basketball. And then fast forward to 2022, we now have, 2023 now, we have 9 sports, and golf is one of our primary sports.
Wow.
So being golf is one of Because We Can's primary sports, we thought we may as well collab with a golf professional and own our own place, so that way, if ever a pandemic or whatever, with the limitations of golf, you know, we have an opportunity to do our golf instruction here. So in the winter time, we have a place to come in, just like today. It was snowing this morning, and we were able to come in here and play golf today, where no one really wants to go outside right now and play golf. So we kind of fell into this on our laps in about 2022. We've had it for a little under a year now. We love the collaboration. We've been golfing in this place for years, and this is our home for Because We Can's instruction, and it's open to the public for anybody that wants to practice their golf on rainy, cold, snowy days.
Look at that.
Yeah, that's how we dove into it. Yeah, man. So awesome.
That's nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice meeting you too, man. All right, we're gonna go check out this other bag. What's going on, Coach Sal?
I'm Jenna.
Hi, Jenna. Nice to meet you. How are you?
Good.
You having fun?
We're having fun.
Awesome, awesome. I heard you have a question for me. I am ready.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure, of course. So, I'm Sal Fabozzi, 30 years old. Born in Brooklyn, grew up on Staten Island. Played basketball. Basketball was my primary sport throughout my whole life. Basketball got me to where I am today. I was a graduate of college. I wanted to be a college basketball coach. I coached at the Division I level by 25 years old. 26 years old, I decided to just retire completely from coaching and focus on the Because We Can company, which started in 2016, as I mentioned a little bit earlier. And now what I do is I just service Staten Island's community. Doesn't matter your age. You could be a young adult, you could be an older adult, you could be a toddler. We service all sports, all ages, all abilities.
How has this type of activity helped the community?
The golf community? The golf community, we talk about Dollar Bill Divot Club. So golf is a really social sport. So from business meetings to fundraisers to just enjoyment to catching up with friends, golf is a really bonding activity because you don't have to be in extreme shape. You don't have to be you don't have a certain age restriction. Golf is really a community sport. So the reason why we collabed on having a golf company, running a golf events, helping people run golf leagues, doing golf fundraisers, all the above is because we know that the community needs things to tie itself together to love the community. You know, there's always things going on politically in the cities, the states, that can always cause some restriction and fight back amongst people, but golf is a great way for people to collab, spend 4 or 5 hours out on a golf course, spend a couple hours in here at Dollar Bill Divot Club, hit some golf balls, laugh, enjoy your company, and just love life. So the community really has had our backs when having this spot. We have so many friends come in, run private leagues. We have people come in here for birthday parties. We have people come that just want to get some stress relief from life. They come in here, they hit some golf balls, get out all their negative energy. They come here in a positive environment. That's what we like to provide for the community.
The new work site we're attending next week, the golf and basketball.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little more about that?
Yes. So we did partner with Because We Can Sports.
Okay.
So it's a great new opportunity. So the guys every Monday will be doing basketball.
Okay.
And Tuesdays and Wednesdays are going to be learning golf.
Is the staff allowed to participate in the events?
You guys always participate.
We can.
In some way or some form. You guys are always participating.
We can all play the participants in basketball.
Yes.
And golf.
And golf.
Sounds like a good time to me.
That's good.
All right.
Thank
That's
you.
about it.
Thank
you,
you.
Kat Modena.
Hello,
Hello.
I'm back again. My question is, what do people misunderstand about you the most?
Oh, that's a great question. I think people think when I'm trying to be honest and open about their children, it might come off as brutal or blunt. But at the end of the day, I just want us all to work together for the end game, which is to make your child happy and be safe and make them independent. I think a lot of people see it as coming off all, a little confrontational, but it's not.
Understandable. I come off very assertive, so
We're both the
I
same.
can understand.
Yeah.
I can relate to that. And my second question is, what do you consider your biggest failure, and what did you learn from that experience?
Marrying Joe. Sorry.
I did not expect that. I thought it was gonna be like.
That's an actual joke.
I thought it was gonna be like maybe like falling down, breaking your arm or something. Like
I always have to put Joe in a joke. You know that.
yeah, 100%. But
Joe,
wow.
if you're watching this, I absolutely love you. You deal with me 24/7. You are the absolute best. That's it. That's all I say. However, though, that's a good question. My biggest down.
Yeah, like what was your biggest like not mistake but like failure? Like what would you consider your biggest failure? What did you learn from it? Like
Oh my goodness, I guess people take my humor wrong, and I guess I have to learn how to.
So it goes back to my first question about being misunderstood.
Pretty much, like I have to learn how to take the humor and separate it. You know, in a sense, I think that's always my downfall.
I don't know how to do that, so I don't know in a sense. But yeah.
There you go.
We gotta work on it together.
We gotta work on it together.
Yeah,
We're in this as
sounds
a
great.
team.
Yeah.
As a team. That's good.
I think that's all I got, yeah.
Boom.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Grace 10314 continues now.
Hi everyone, it's Stephen from Grace 10314. Today we're with Ken Cooks.
You're going to hold this with your left hand. Okay. Always hold the hand so you have control. Good job, man.
How's this? Kim.
Perfect.
Kim.
Yes. And you're going to put it in
Hi, my name is Zainab.
Hi, my name is Stephen. And we are here at Fun Station USA.
Hi, I'm Kenny from Grace 10314. We're doing fitness with Mr. Frank.
Hi, my name is Jenna Koenigsberg from the Grace Foundation from Grace 10314, and today we are going to do the karaoke class.
Back to work and took time off while the rappers got jerked. Due to the fact they whacked their track, have to go back and stack today and that the ingredients, EPMD and scratch for that. Different school.
Write my name in the sand. Talk to myself for hours. She said you don't understand. Come on now.
What's up, Nico? How are you, man?
How are you?
You enjoying it?
Yes.
Getting better?
I'm a newcomer to golf still.
How are the tricks? Are the tips and tricks helping?
Yep.
That's what I like to
I
hear.
have a question.
I got an answer.
Who is your favorite golf athlete?
Favorite golf athlete? It's a good question for you. That's a good question from you. So, of course, like always, I grew up watching Tiger. You know, my father, big Phil Mickelson fan, loved his short game. Mine was always Tiger. I feel like Tiger really changed the game. Tiger is a role model for so many young athletes, all backgrounds. He does a great job of keeping his personal life and business separate. He's a really great athlete. I know he's coming off of some injuries. He's coming off of a terrible, a health issue that he had, but him coming back into the golf world, he's one of my favorite guys to watch. His comebacks are always strong, and he shows a lot of resilience, shows a lot of passion for the game. I'm sure he has plenty of money to retire on the first injury he had, on the second injury, but he keeps coming back, keeps fighting, and it's a good thing for young athletes to look up to. So especially in my business, if we have some things that stop us, some blockage, we want to fight through it, we want to push through it. So everything in life, it's like he's my idol in golf because you can see how much resilience and things that he had to fight through. So that's why I look up to him. That's what
He just gets stronger and stronger. Time progresses.
I've never seen anyone hit the ball so strong. He hits the ball with such power, especially young, even at the older age. He's really can still crank that ball down the fairway. So excellent player. So yeah, thank you for the question, man. It's a great question. Yes. Yankee fan?
Yes, I am.
Can see by the hat. Big Yankee fan, fake Yankee fan, real Yankee fan? Big Yankee fan. Bronx Bombers, baby. We gonna do it this year? We gonna win a World Series?
Oh, you bet.
That's what I like to hear. Awesome. All right, so I heard you got a question for me.
Yeah, do you prefer virtual or out on the field?
So there's that's a big question that goes on in the golf world. I'm a believer in this. Of course, the most beautiful place to play is a golf course. Hands down is always better because that's realistic, you know? It's the difference between, this is really a pure practice facility. However, we live in a state where there's no, there's seasons that can crush us. Snow, rain, hurricanes at times. There's a lot of different changing of temperature. So like when you're not able to practice year round, like southern states and other areas of the world, it's great to come in here and use a golf simulator. Now, are the effects the same? I totally believe that if you go to a driving range outside, you come to a driving range in here, you do just as well in here as you do outside. The simulators are state-of-the-art facility. State-of-the-art, they give you the direct spin on the ball, they give you the velocity of the ball, they give you the club speed, they read all where the ball should land. They let you know where you should be hitting the ball, what part of the face, what not part of the face to hit the ball. So there's a lot of different stuff and perks to being in a simulator for practice as opposed to being on a course. But of course, playing a game, you can play 18 courses here, but there's nothing better than being out in a golf cart in a beautiful day, driving around and hitting some golf balls and having some fun. So there are two. That question had two answers. Practice, no doubt that you come in here, weather won't stop you. You come in here, you work on your game, you get everything that you need out of here. But when it comes to like a real game and real play, of course you want to be on the golf course. But this spot is open 24/7. So, most golf courses are closed at 7 o'clock at night. So the people that have to work all day or during the day shift and it gets too dark, a lot of people come in after 7 o'clock at night. They get out 10, 11 o'clock at night at work. They're able to come here nice and quiet and work on their golf game. So there's a lot of perks to having an indoor facility as well. So check out these commercials. are back from the commercial break.
What do you guys like to do?
I do bingos.
Ah.
Jessica likes to play bingo.
You playing bingo tonight, Jess? Mm-hmm. We're gonna have a lot of fun.
Yes.
Are you gonna win?
Yes.
What's your favorite bingo number?
1. I get a ring like that.
B1.
B1.
And do you say the G sometimes?
Yeah.
I know. You do great.
Yes.
We like to plan things. We like to plan, really cool things. Obviously, bingo's one of them, but we like to plan a lot of things for our families, for our participants, for our staff, even for fellow board members. We like to plan things. That's probably the biggest things that we do.
I know they like to make candles. We have our I Can candle business. What's your favorite scent?
Scent? Oh, good question. I like the strawberry or cherry scent, something like that.
Sweet. You like sweet scents.
Sweet scents.
Fruity scents.
Fruity scents, yeah.
Too bad we don't have that nice box that we have with the candies that we're
That's
going to be
right.
doing.
We're
Gotta stop moving those
rolling
boxes.
out Bliss in a Box this month.
Yeah.
We're going to announce it tonight on Bingo.
Oh, yeah.
And we have it on Instagram.
Cool. And I have a question, Diane. How long have you been at this program?
Well, I'm only 25 years old. So I started here 22 years ago. I was
only
just
3.
2. No, it's a joke.
Okay.
She meant that in dog years.
Good one.
So I have a question for you guys. I'm a DSP here. I'm a worker here. I've seen you guys around plenty of times, but I actually don't know what position you guys have on the board. What are your roles on the board?
We kind of all have the goal is the same to help Grace. So they take the title. My title is chairman. Barbara's a board member. Diane is a board member. Darren is a board member. There are we have a treasurer. I'm sorry, Diane's also a board member. I didn't say. We have a treasurer. We have a secretary. So we have a vice treasurer, a vice chair. But here today, out of us, that's what you have here. But it's like everything else. It's a hierarchy and and a time commitment and different assignments. But at the end of the day, no matter, I hate the titles because at the end of the day, we all work together and it's a team.
So we have these lovely ladies to thank for this year, because without you guys, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be helping them. They wouldn't be helping me. Yeah.
That's why it's a great legacy. And I try to tell my son Nicholas, who is a member of Grace, he comes to a lot of the different things, that his life was so important, because had he not been born with a disability, I probably would have never done anything like this. I mean, I'm a special education teacher, so I kind of, would probably have always been giving back to that community in some way. But without him being born and having those challenges, it was very personal, and it was for Diane and Diane, because we had our own children. Michael as well, and by doing that and having that determination and that focus, I tell Nicholas how important his life was, because look how many other children, like the ripple effect, the stone in the pond and the ripple, how many more children and families and now adults are benefiting from that decision to do this. Exactly, like I said before, Jessica is my hero.
Yep.
You're going to have the front office with your GM. You're going to have your coach. You're going to have your soldiers on the field, and then you're going to have the whole team. So it's everything. The whole ball of wax isn't here if we don't have guys like you all the way up. So it's everybody.
I have a lot of good feel-good moments. I'd say I am so happy when it's a great thing about being part of the foundation, the Grace Foundation. It's just a feel-good moment. It makes you feel good, makes you want to give back, makes you want to help, and that eventually comes back around, circles back around to people. You do good for people, comes back around good. So I'm really happy to be here. I love these people, and I'm very proud to be a board member.
I agree 100%. I feel like these guys teach me more about being like a role model in society more than we teach them, because they humble us real quick sometimes. They laugh with us, they joke with us, but there's certain things that they look at us for, and it's knowing that they're looking to us for it and we're providing it for them, and they're giving us something that we can't explain. It's like how you guys said, it's something that it feels personal, because it's I appreciate being here. I haven't found another place like this, and I really, really appreciate all you guys. That's why I'm really intrigued about learning more about the board, learning more about Grace as a whole, because I came in with nothing, and you guys have done nothing but welcome me with open arms.
Yes.
So.
Is this something you see as a career for you, or?
Yeah, so before this, I was working as a para. I didn't really look at this field as a career until I came for an interview, and I can tell you within the first 6 months of working here, it changed my opinion about a lot of things. It changed my view on a lot of things. I see things differently now, and I'm pretty sure you can ask any of these guys. From when I first started to now, there's a big difference in me. And
Yeah, this is a really special place.
It is.
it is.
And I'm going to tell you something, and I say this to everyone, even the participants. There's a quote that I love, that I live by, and it's by Mark Twain. I use it a lot. And the two most important days of your life, in my opinion, he was right, is the day you were born and the day you find out why.
Yeah.
And you may have found your why here.
Well, I think one of our goals has always been to be to up the ante, right? Always, you know, work with our participants to make it better, and provide a clean space, a beautiful space, a space that I want to be in. And we do that here.
Makes you happy to come here.
And respect. And anybody who walks in our doors, we respect them for who they are and what they bring to the table. Because we all have something to bring to the table.
That's right.
Yeah. And you make our jobs a little easier behind those closed doors. We know we have people like you guys that are going to push the mission, push it, and help us. And, you know, so when we're behind those closed doors, people like you make it easier for us.
You're very quiet today. What would you like to see happen at the Grace Foundation? Are we doing a good job, or you think we could do better? What?
More sporting events?
We're doing a good job.
Yeah?
My goal is to become a worker one day.
Yeah, maybe you work here, maybe. Who knows?
I would like to own a business.
Oh, yeah?
My laundry business.
A laundry business.
I'd
be a customer. I would be a
Small
customer.
man.
You want to wash my clothes and fold them and dry them and bring them back to my house?
Yes.
I don't like doing that job.
It's always good to have a vision.
What about you, Kenny? What, are we doing a good job? What would you like to see happen here?
What I would like to see happen here is a huge building.
A huge building, yeah. Well, hopefully that's going to happen, right?
Expanding, very good.
Hopefully we're going to be expanding.
Really good.
You know, we agree with that vision because we would love to expand. We would love to we would love to take over this whole campus, and that, you know, that would be a dream come true.
Motion.
That
would be great.
So we're gonna all in favor?
I would love to see that.
Aye. Jess, aye.
Definitely.
Hand candle.
Oh.
There's so much to be said, but we don't have much more time, and we're going to do this again. And maybe, if we're allowed to, we could bring some DSPs in to say hello at a board meeting, actually, to learn a little bit more, and maybe we could do part 2 of this conversation.
This was fun.
Yes,
This was fun, Jess.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here.
Thank you, guys. All right, everyone, this concludes the episode of Grace 10314. I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in and checking out this episode. The kids had an amazing first week. We had a great turnout of participants and athletes that wanted to get involved, learn their basketball skills, learn their golf skills, and it was such a great experience. So if you don't follow us already, you could go online and follow Because We Can Sports at BWC_sports, or you could follow the Grace Foundation of New York on social media. Like our stuff, share our stuff, post our stuff, retweet our stuff. However you could get the word out there to show our amazing athletes getting better at their sports, getting better at their skills, showing their talents, all the above. We just want to get the word out there of all the great work that our participants do. So we look forward to seeing you guys tune in next week.
All right, that's about it. Thank you, Kat Modena.
Moderna.
Somebody.
Moderna.
You said Modena?
It's Modena. It's not Moderna, like the vaccine.
Is this going back?
This is going in all the bloopers, right?
Yeah, let's just cut this while we're ahead.
We got our bloopers real now. You guys are making it.
Yeah, let's just cut it.
I didn't think about it.
Your last name's Kat Moderna.
Yes.
Yes, bro.
Give me Give me 1 second. I gotta check this.
If there's anything we accomplished this episode, it's what your last name is.
That's true.
Cut that. Bondina.
His shoe size is? Say, hey, what's your shoe size?
Yeah. No, I'm just playing, silly. Oh.
Hey Milton, am I allowed to talk about Schwarzenegger?
I'd rather talk more about my. I don't want to talk about my shoe size too much. But
No, I'm just playing.
Candles.
You can ask me that.